Welcome to this week's feature of Outside the Gridiron. This week, we're fortunate enough to have Harvey Harding Jr. of the Bandits. Welcome, Harvey, to the segment.
Thanks for having me, Razi.
You're looking really sharp today.
Yes, I watched last week. I saw the interview, and I saw Razi and Atif looking pretty good and pretty snazzy. So I knew I had to. They set a good precedent. I had to step my game up, and definitely wasn't coming in to see the infamous Razi in sweatpants and a t-shirt. So this is the standard set. So
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
I'm going to first off talk about the 48-48 excellent ball game that you guys had between the Savages and the Bandits.
Well, it was a great game, well documented on the website. Matchup between two great teams. We got the Savages with all-star roster mixed with Hashim and Anwar from the Spartans. Then you got the newly revised Bandits under Coach of the Year Burhan Gargani. So it was an epic matchup, honestly. In the 2 years of SAFL that I've been in, I haven't been in a game more exciting, more motivational. You know, they have a really good defense on that team, and we were thought to have a really good defense too. But you know, things happen. It was a pretty even match team. We both lit up 48 points. There's some trash talking going on, but what I like to call motivational trash talking. You know, it's healthy. All the guys on the Bandits, you know, respect the guys on the Savages, and I'm sure vice versa. But it was just a hard-fought battle, and you know what? The Savages came out hard. You know, they came out firing. It took the Bandits a little bit to get our tune together. You know, we came out a little bit sluggish in the defense, but thankfully we were able to tie it in the end. And I mean, there were a few bad calls from the ref here and there, but it was a gridiron battle to the end.
Now, it's well documented last year the Bandits struggled, got off to a very slow start, 0-4 I believe. Things were looking very bleak. What helped you turn around the season last year?
Well, pretty much we started off the season thinking we had a contending team, and we were quickly awakened by our 0-4 slide. And a big part of it were motivational guys like Burhan and Saqib. You know, we're a team that we meet frequently. You know, we try to meet once a week on Thursdays, and we discuss our game plan. So it took a couple of weeks for that unity to really build. And once that unity built, you know, the guys were able to voice what they really felt and what the team really needed to advance to the next step. So I'm going to attribute that mainly to Burhan and Saqib for, you know, being vocal and just getting the team together and making us a unit, which is the unit that you see before us today, the newly revised Bandits.
Now, you mentioned the 48 points that you gave up this week as a hiccup. You guys pride yourself on defense. Do you prefer playing defense or offense? Because you're noted as a great defender and a great receiver. What do you prefer?
A lot of people don't know this about me, but I've never played any kind of organized football in my life. Last year was actually my first year. I remember in the beginning of the year learning the terminology and the routes. I still have trouble remembering which direction the routes go. But for me, I prefer defense, honestly. Just give me a man, tell me to cover him, and that's my specialty.
You know, the Jets could use a cornerback. they just put Joe McKnight there at cornerback, so...
Maybe we'll get another 100 pounds, I'll think about it.
You might want to send your resume to Rex Ryan.
Yeah, maybe.
Harvey, tell us a little bit about what you do outside the football field, besides scoring touchdowns and getting interceptions.
Well, I work for the Boys and Girls Club of America here in Hicksville, where I am a program director and a youth developmental counselor. I work with teens 12 through 18, 6th through 12th grade, and I do mentoring programs with them, tutoring programs. We do leadership programs to instill leadership values in young kids. I run the basketball program at the Hicksville Boys and Girls Club, and I also run a program called the Torch Club, which is for young teens who want to make a difference in their club and their community. So with the teens, we do a lot of outreach services, restoration in the community of Hicksville. We try to help others. So yeah, that's basically what I do. Right now, the Boys and Girls Club is seeing a lot of funding cuts from Nassau County. Dozens and dozens of youth services have been cut recently as of July 6th in Nassau County. So right now, we're in the midst of fighting to keep our budget, fighting to stay alive, and mostly fighting for youth services everywhere. For those of you who do vote for your legislators and are aware of the circumstances in the county, just want to put out there, you know, on the kids and places like the Hicksville Boys and Girls Club. Suicide hotlines are closing down. Drug and alcohol outreach. So just think about the kids in the future, and if these services aren't open to them, where are they going to go? So I just want to put that as a reminder out there to those who do vote for your legislators. Keep the youth in mind, and keep positive places open like the Hicksville Boys and Girls Club.
That's extremely unfortunate. Is there anything we can do as a community, as a league, in terms of donations besides just reaching out to the legislators? Is there anything else that you recommend we do?
Besides that, I would recommend, I don't know, it might be a little bit soon notice, but if you check in your town, there's a lot of events, especially in Hicksville, going on to rally for youth services. There's actually an event tonight at the Methodist Church in Hicksville, so there's a lot going on for the ongoing fight to help youth services. So I would suggest to check online. You can check out the Hicksville Boys and Girls Club at hicksvilleboysandgirlsclub.com, or you can search us on Google, and we have other ways that you could donate and help the cause, not just for in Hicksville, but for all around Nassau County.
Excellent. So we need more people like LeBron James to do the decision and donate and help and support the youth services. Thank you so much, Harvey, for joining us on short notice, and we're looking forward to seeing you on Saturday, except when you play.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, take care.
Appreciate it.